In the world of rugby, Pierre Spies has definitely made his mark, currently playing for the Blue Bulls. At the young age of only 19, he made his debut in the Super 12 tournament as the youngest player ever, and that just shows the incredible talent of this man.
When combined with his speed and strength, Pierre's natural talent for the game has made him the star player that he is today. But success would not be possible without dedication.
Being a professional rugby player requires a lot of discipline, specifically when it comes to diets. Tell me a bit about the importance of having that discipline.
I think if you can ask any of the players, we all have to watch a little bit what we eat. We can't just let go all the time. But we do have our moments, like myself also, just switching off and enjoying some dessert.
As a professional rugby player, how important is it for you to be backed by a brand like USN?
It's quite important for any sportsman to have the backing of a great company. Secondly, I think it's important to recover well and to meet your physical needs.
Now, as a professional rugby player, you get dope tested, on regular occasions. How do you ensure that you use supplementation correctly?
For nowadays, what we do with the Bulls is all our products are being tested that gets given to us by USN, and those are the only ones that we do use.
Are you ever scared when you get called in for testing?
Every time I walk into that room, I am quite scared. You always get a little goosebumps and maybe some butterflies in your stomach, and sometimes you struggle to get a good sample.
Knowing that USN products are safe makes it easy for Pierre to use supplements responsibly, allowing him to concentrate on what matters most, training hard and eating well.
Over the last few years, rugby has changed a lot in terms of physicality of the game. Now, when it comes to fitness, what is your goals?
I think for me it's just very important to get a perfect balance between being strong enough and being able to run well enough on the field. For me, it's finding that perfect balance.
Now, you often joke about your carbs. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, I guess, when calves were handed out, I stood in the back of the line. And, calves are genetic, but I haven't got the biggest calves, but they are able to do this.
Pierre can launch his iron cast body 1.4 meters onto a raised platform. Not too bad for a 6'4" giant who weighs 107 kilograms and bench presses 180 kilograms.
Pierre, how fit are you exactly? Because I hear you can run a mean 100 meters.
You don't really need to be fit to run 100 meters, I guess. You just need to be really fast. But again, you never run 100 meters on the field. It's not how much you can do in the gym, it's what you do on the field with it. So it's important to take that over and make it work for you on the field.
Now, come on, man, I want some stats. How much do you bench?
It differs sometimes during the season, but it's anything between, it's like 170, 180 kilos.
Okay, so we know you don't run on your hands, so how much do you deadlift?
We like to deadlift a lot, and all my max deadlift has been 240. But when you feel good, I try to push myself, but always, again, you just don't want to injure yourself while doing it.
Pierre has always been fast, but his battle-ready physique was built over many years. Hard work, healthy eating and responsible supplementation form the cornerstone of his athletic body.
Tell us a bit about the benefits of adding supplements to your training.
It just fills that gap that your food you eat doesn't fill. You eat during the day and you can only get so much nutrients in, but I guess the supplements just add that little extra on it. And that's why you shouldn't base your whole diet on your supplements. You should form a diet and then just add the supplements in it so you can recover well and just get the results you want of the training you did.
And which are the supplements that you take, training for the Super 15?
We use the BCAA Vitago from USN, great product in training and before training. And then we use Pure Protein and Epic Pro. And sometimes during game days we use anabolic nitro also.
Pierre's success on the field is proportional to his hard work off the field. He strongly believes that any challenge can be overcome by the power of faith and commitment.
Pierre, as a professional rugby player, in your opinion, do you think it's possible to compete at this level without the use of supplements?
I don't think so, not nowadays. I think you'll be able to do that for a while, then your body will start feeling it and you'll probably start deteriorating a little bit. I think you will struggle to recover as good as you're recovering now with the training amounts we're doing now if you're not using supplements.
The risk of injury is extremely high in the sport of rugby. For this reason, elite players make sure they get the best possible nutrition to aid recovery and prevent injury.
Pierre, thank you once again for sharing your time with us. But just before we go, any advice for young rugby players?
It's so important to make good choices with everything you do, with training and with life. You've got to enjoy your life as much as you can because you're young. But you also got to realize that every decision you make, it's going to have a consequence, either good or bad. And I don't know about you, but I want to make as many good choices as I can.
You can start making good choices right now by logging on to usn.co.za for product information, eating plans, and assistance on your journey towards a fitter, healthier body.